The T-Rex is regarded as one of the most dangerous creatures of its time due to its immense physical power. Standing tall with a massive frame, it had the size and strength to overpower nearly anything in its path. This combination of bulk and brute force made it a dominating presence in its environment. Its jaw structure was a key element of its danger. The T-Rex had one of the strongest bite forces ever recorded, capable of crushing through bones with ease. With a single bite, it could deliver massive damage, disabling prey or rivals almost instantly. The teeth of this dinosaur were like weapons. Each one was thick, serrated, and built not only to pierce but also to rip and tear. These teeth could inflict fatal wounds in moments, making escape nearly impossible for anything caught in its mouth. Speed played another critical role in its threat level. Despite its size, the T-Rex was surprisingly fast for short bursts. This ability allowed it to chase down or ambush effectively, giving it a terrifying edge during a hunt or a fight. Its sense of smell was incredibly advanced. This powerful olfactory system could detect the scent of food or intruders from miles away. Such sensory strength made it hard for anything to hide, turning even the act of evasion into a challenge. The T-Rex had forward-facing eyes, giving it binocular vision. This trait allowed for accurate depth perception, which is essential when targeting prey. It could judge distances with precision, striking with deadly accuracy. Its intelligence, while not the highest among creatures, was sufficient for hunting tactics. It likely had the capability to learn from experience, adapt its methods, and optimize its actions for efficiency and lethality. Its sheer intimidation factor alone was a psychological weapon. The presence of a T-Rex could cause panic and chaos, making its target more vulnerable. Fear would often weaken resistance before a physical attack even began. This dinosaur was also opportunistic. It could adapt to various situations, scavenging when necessary or attacking directly when it suited its needs. Its flexibility in feeding made it more dangerous, as it didn't rely on a single method of survival. The massive tail of the T-Rex provided balance and could be used as a counterweight during quick turns. This physical structure allowed it to remain stable while making aggressive movements, keeping it agile during chases or battles. Muscle structure played a huge role in its power. From its powerful thighs to its strong neck, every part of its body was built for force. This musculature allowed it to deliver crushing blows, maintain speed, and overpower its opposition. Its thick, scaly skin acted like armor. While not invincible, this outer layer helped protect it from injuries, giving it a durability advantage. Being harder to wound made it more likely to win in any encounter. The T-Rex's loud roar likely served as both a warning and a challenge. If heard from afar, it could terrify and paralyze anything nearby. This vocal feature contributed to its dangerous reputation and dominance. Its adaptability to different environments added to its danger. Whether it roamed through forests, plains, or coastal areas, the T-Rex could thrive. This environmental flexibility made it a constant threat across various terrains. Survival instincts in this dinosaur were finely tuned. It was driven by hunger, territory, and dominance, making it aggressive when necessary. These instincts ensured it acted swiftly and with purpose when it perceived any threat or opportunity. Its reproductive strategy ensured that its young could grow to become similar threats. This continuation of its genetic line meant its dominance wasn't short-lived, but passed on, making it a lasting danger in its era. Over millions of years, its evolution honed it into a perfect predator. Its traits weren't random. They were refined by time and necessity, leading to a creature built for killing and survival. The legend of the T-Rex endures not only due to its size or teeth, but also because of its perfect balance of traits. Strength, speed, senses, intelligence, and fear-inducing power all contributed to its apex status. Even today, the T-Rex symbolizes danger and power in popular culture and science. It captures the imagination as a creature that represents raw, untamed force and the ultimate embodiment of prehistoric danger. The T-Rex was not just another dinosaur, it was an unstoppable force in its time, unmatched in many ways. Its legacy remains because it epitomized what it meant to be a dangerous predator on a colossal scale. The T-Rex dinosaur is believed to have had a lifespan that ranged from 25 to 30 years under natural conditions. This range was determined by studying fossilized bones, particularly by analyzing growth rings similar to those in trees. Each ring in the fossilized bones of a T-Rex represents a year of growth. By counting these rings, paleontologists can estimate the age of an individual at the time of death. This method has provided reliable insight into how long this dinosaur lived. The early years of a T-Rex were marked by relatively slow growth. In its juvenile phase, it grew steadily, gradually increasing in size and strength. These years were critical for survival, as the dinosaur learned and adapted to its environment. Around the age of 14 or so, the T-Rex experienced a dramatic growth spurt. During this phase, it could gain hundreds of kilograms in a single year. This rapid increase helped it reach its full adult size and physical maturity. This growth spurt lasted for a few years, typically until the T-Rex was about 18 to 20 years old. By then, it had reached its peak size and strength, entering the prime years of its life. The prime stage of the T-Rex's life was when it was most dominant. It had fully developed muscles, powerful jaws, sharp senses, and maximum energy. These years were vital for establishing territory, finding food, and reproducing. Despite its dominance during its prime, the T-Rex was not immune to aging. After reaching about 25 years old, its body likely began to slow down. Like many living things, the aging process brought gradual physical decline. As the T-Rex aged, wear and tear on its bones, joints, and teeth would become evident. Fossils of older individuals often show signs of injury, arthritis, or bone infections, all of which suggest challenges faced in later years. Surviving into old age required both strength and luck. The T-Rex lived in a harsh environment filled with natural dangers. While its size and power offered protection, avoiding disease, injury, or starvation was always a challenge. Fossil records suggest that few T-Rex dinosaurs lived beyond 30 years. Most likely died much earlier due to environmental pressures or physical trauma. Reaching the age of 30 would have been rare and represented a full, successful life. The fact that some T-Rex fossils show signs of healing indicates a degree of resilience. These dinosaurs could recover from serious injuries, which would help them survive longer than expected in certain cases. The lifespan of a T-Rex is not just a number, it reflects a complex life filled with competition, adaptation, and survival. Every year it lived meant more experience, more strength, and greater chances of success in its environment. Lifespan also influenced reproductive success. A longer-living T-Rex could produce more offspring across its lifetime, increasing the chances of passing on its genetic traits and strengthening its lineage. The peak fertility of the T-Rex likely occurred between 18 and 25 years. During this window, it would have had the physical capacity and energy to engage in reproduction while still maintaining dominance. The later years of life might have been marked by caution rather than aggression. As the T-Rex aged, it may have altered its behavior to conserve energy and avoid unnecessary risks, helping extend its remaining years. Some paleontologists speculate that elder T-Rex individuals could use experience and strategy over brute force. If true, this would imply that aging didn't entirely diminish their survival ability, though physical decline was inevitable. While there are no direct records of individual T-Rex lifespans, patterns from fossil evidence and growth analysis allow for a strong understanding. These data collectively suggest a general lifespan near 3 decades. The T-Rex's lifespan tells a story not only of how long it lived, but how it developed over time. From birth to death, each stage brought different challenges and transformations that shaped its role in its environment. Knowing how long a T-Rex lived helps researchers understand its ecological impact. A lifespan of 25 to 30 years allowed for significant interaction with its surroundings, shaping the prehistoric world it dominated. In conclusion, the T-Rex dinosaur typically lived between 25 and 30 years, with some possibly surviving a little longer. Its life was a constant balance of growth, strength, and survival, a remarkable existence that left a powerful legacy in Earth's history. The T-Rex dinosaur is one of the most well-known prehistoric creatures, and one of the most remarkable features of this dinosaur is its towering height. At full growth, a typical adult could reach approximately 12 to 20 feet tall when measured from the ground to the top of the hips. The measurement to the hips is important because the T-Rex had a horizontal body posture. Unlike upright standing creatures, its back was level with the ground, meaning the hip area gives a more accurate indicator of its true standing height. However, when considering the head, especially when raised or lifted, the overall height of a T-Rex could exceed 20 feet. This means it could look over tall objects or even scan wide areas when surveying its surroundings. Its head alone was massive, adding several additional feet when lifted high. This capability made it not only physically imposing, but also visually dominant within its environment. Its tall stature gave it a commanding presence. The T-Rex's long legs contributed greatly to its towering size. These strong, muscular limbs supported its enormous weight and helped it maintain balance and stability while standing or moving. Its upright stance on two powerful legs helped maximize height while minimizing strain. The skeletal structure was uniquely adapted to support such vertical mass without compromising agility or speed. Young T-Rex individuals were much shorter than adults. As they grew older, their height increased rapidly, especially during a growth spurt in their teenage years. Some may have doubled their height in just a few short years. Growth in height was not linear. The earlier years saw moderate growth, but once maturity approached, it experienced explosive physical development. This led to dramatic changes in height, mass, and proportions. Height wasn't just a matter of size, it was also a strategic advantage. Being tall allowed the T-Rex to observe a wider area, spot movement from a distance, and intimidate anything that came too close. The height of a T-Rex also affected how it interacted with its environment. It could reach over or through dense vegetation, step across uneven terrain, and dominate spaces that smaller creatures could not. Height played a major role in hunting and territory defense. A taller creature could appear more threatening, giving it the upper hand in confrontations. This psychological effect contributed to its dominance. Fossil evidence helps determine T-Rex height through analysis of bones, particularly the leg and pelvis structures. These parts of the skeleton provide the most reliable indicators for estimating standing height. Different specimens have shown slight variations in height, depending on age, sex, and genetic factors. Not all T-Rex dinosaurs reached the maximum estimated height, but the tallest were still among the largest predators to ever walk the Earth. The tallest T-Rex ever discovered likely exceeded 20 feet when considering the full vertical extension of the head and neck. This makes it comparable in height to a two-story building, creating a colossal visual impact. Its tail, although not contributing to height, helped support and balance its upright stature. This allowed the T-Rex to maintain a height that would otherwise be difficult for a creature of its size and weight. Unlike shorter creatures, the height of the T-Rex gave it long sight lines across flat landscapes. This made it easier to locate targets or threats from far away, increasing both safety and hunting effectiveness. Despite its height, the T-Rex maintained an efficient center of gravity. Its posture and skeletal design ensured that it didn't topple over easily, even while walking or running at considerable speed. Because of its height, It also required substantial amounts of energy and nutrients to sustain its body. Being tall meant it needed to consume large quantities of food to support its metabolism and activity. Its impressive stature has made the T-Rex a symbol of power and ferocity. Museums often display full skeletons in life-sized form, leaving visitors in awe of just how tall and massive this creature really was. In conclusion, the T-Rex dinosaur could stand between 12 to over 20 feet tall, depending on age and position.